live in 1 minute and 2 seconds. Hopefully you'll see us in the coming seconds. All right, that's what we're here for. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? What they say? Yeah, another edition of the Lab Tech Show. We should be live now. Welcome, 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 everybody. We in the boho today, baby. Yeah, in 37 seconds. Now, it says we live over here. Do you not see us yet?
Yeah, it just popped up.
Oh, it just popped up for you. Okay, that's... Okay, well, it's not on my side, but we're going to go ahead and start recording the show. Why you see it and Cowboy don't see it. That's interesting. Oh, there you go. Oh, hey, everybody. We're live in 7 seconds. Y'all ready? Well, we'll see you on the other side. Make sure you let us know where you're tapping in from. And bye-bye. See you on the other side.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Well, when I tell you this behind the scenes stuff be crazy, you have no idea how crazy it really is behind the scenes when you're trying to prep for a live show, not a pre-recorded show, a live show. My name is Tallboy, and I'm here to simplify technology in a language that you can understand. I got my personal partner, TBJ, and Revis joining us for this March 26th edition. And as always, we would love to find out where you're tapping in from. So please, if you're watching us live in real time, let us know city and state where you're watching us from. And we would love to see how we can find out where you're from or where you're coming in from. All right. I don't know how I didn't turn the map upside down. I don't know how I did any of that, but let me see if I can reset all of that. And yeah, there we go. Go ahead and type in the city and state where you're coming from. We got some new features here on this new service or on this service called Streaming Live, where it tells you where you're coming from. It tells us the weather, it tells us the time, and it gives us some quick facts about the city, but I don't think we need to go into all of that. But let us know where you're watching from, and we'll go from there. All right. So let me see. Shirley P. Let me see. Where is she at? She's in Los Angeles. It's 60 degrees over there. I like what she's doing over there. That's what's up. And we get some other people tapping in. We'll see if we can highlight them as well. While we're doing all of that, shout out to Revis, AC with Ursula, Mama D, Joyce Moore. They were all here early before the show started. So I definitely want to say thank you so much for coming in and being a part of the family. And we'll go from there. Let me see who else. I think we got some more people that just tapped in. We're going to find out where Revis is in a matter of moments. But let me see who else came in to the show and said where they were watching from. We got some more people in Atlanta. Let's see. We got 2 people or 1 person. Okay, we got Revis telling us where he's from. And it won't tell me where. Oh, there it is. It's telling me where Revis is from right there. But we'll find out where he is in momentarily. And we'll go from there. All right. So thank y'all so much for joining us. And as always, we'd like to go ahead and get this show started and let you know what's on tap for the night. But I decided to bring TB2 involved. I decided, we haven't seen TB2 in a while. So let's see if we get TB2 to tell you what's on tap for tonight.
All right, y'all. TB2 here. Look, real talk. Tonight, we ain't playing. Lab Tech Show, 8 p.m. Eastern, YouTube. We're going to break down what's really going on in tech. That banking app you use, Zelle, they switching things up. We're going to tell you what you need to know so you aren't caught slipping. Switching gears, Apple, they have a major shakeup in the Siri department. Do you think they should let you choose your own chatbot until they figure it out? We're going to talk about if that's a move or a miss. OpenAI giving out free knowledge on AI. We're going to tell you how to get in on that. Google, you can edit pics with words now. We're going to show you how to flip that. And Revis, he going to school y'all on flippant. Real talk. We're not trying to waste your time tonight because you could be doing other things. So tell a couple people about these gems Tall Boy is trying to give you. It is happening at 8 p.m. tonight on YouTube. Tap in. You can't say we didn't tell you.
So that's my AI chatbot. I think you guys like that. We have a poll question right now. You guys are participating on that poll question in YouTube, but we would love to get your thoughts right here live on the show if you don't mind. What social media outlet do you view as a reliable source of information? Is it one, Facebook, two, LinkedIn, three, TikTok, four, Instagram, or five, YouTube? 1 through 5. Let me know which one or which social media outlet do you view as a reliable source? If you're watching on your phone, feel free to just tap the button right there into the YouTube chat, and we'll get a response momentarily. And while you guys are doing that, I see in the YouTube, you guys said TikTok is your reliable source, and TikTok and YouTube is reliable sources. That's interesting. But let us know where do you think, or what do you view as a reliable source, social media outlet that you view as a reliable source of information. All right. And TB2 trying to jump in real quick. I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, we'll go ahead and go from there. All right. So look, these are the rules to the show. And then we're going to go ahead and find out where Revis is. And we're going to tap into this show. All right. Here we go. We'll come back with the answers momentarily.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? TVJ in the building. What's going on? Hopefully everybody's enjoying their week, and hopefully everything's been prosperous for you, okay? You know what I'm saying? Look, we got some rules to the show, and we would love for you to get a good feel of how we run things around here. Look, this is how you can participate. You can watch on your phone or your TV. Now, you know, you gotta comment on your phone to interact. You know that only makes sense, right? Now let us know how you really feel, because Tall Boy gonna tell it like it is, and Revis is gonna break down the word of the day momentarily, and we want you to be honest with us, all right? Look, this tech is here. You can't say Tall Boy and Revis didn't tell you. Now look, we are multi-streaming on multiple platforms, so if you are watching on another channel like LinkedIn, Facebook, come on over to the YouTube's called the Lab Tech Show. I mean, this is where you can actually interact with us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And without further ado, my personal partner, my homie, Revis, he's gonna break down the word of the day. Without further ado, ladies, sing this song to him. Hey, Mr. Sexy Man. What your name I think he liked that. What your name is? Hey, Mr. Sexy Man. Play it, Tall Boy. What your name is?
He's somewhere in the United States, from LA to New York. Where are you, Revis? Don't forget to honk the horn.
Revis, my man, how you doing, player? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself, TBJ?
Man, we living large and in charge, as they say.
All right.
How your week was? You been all over the United States, right?
I've been here and there. I've been everywhere. I'm over in Tuscaloosa now.
Tuscaloosa. You said where?
I said roll tide.
Oh yeah, Tall Boy like that roll tide. That's what I'm talking about. Look, I think Tall Boy got it on the map where you at. Let me see. Tuscaloosa is like 69.3 degrees, clear skies. I see what you're doing, player.
Exactly
I see what you're doing.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. It's clear skies. I'm glad the sun done went down, and I'm ready for this.
Oh, you ready? Okay. What's so special outside of Alabama going to the Sweet 16? What's so special about Tuscaloosa?
There's a lot going on in Tuscaloosa, believe it or not, but all I ever see is the truck stop. And this one is a pretty big one. And when I get off this phone, I'm going in to get me some Taco Bell.
Maybe you need a fan. You might do a trail ride. They say, where them fans at? You be popping the fans, or you be watching the ladies pop the fans?
Hey, you know what? I don't do nothing down here.
Oh, you don't do
All I do
you
is
don't do
sit
the
in the
boots on
truck.
the ground.
No, not really.
Okay. All right. Well, look, we got this word of the day called flippant. I ain't never heard of this word before, but I'm pretty sure you got a nice breakdown for it. This is what it means, okay? Something described as flippant, such as behavior or comment, is lacking in proper respect or seriousness. Now, the way the sentence reads, the celebrity made a flippant remark when questioned about the scandal. Flippant. Revis, break it down.
You know, this word is kind of special because it's something that we all do at times. And I do it all the time because I'm a truck driver and I don't like being put in predicaments that I have no control of. So when something serious comes up that I have no control of, I tend to be flippant, that I don't take it serious. I'll make a joke to try to lessen whatever the situation is. And a lot of us do that when it comes to things that we can't control. Uh, when it comes to the show and the word of the day, and I give my explanation of the word or my definition of the word in trucker term, uh, a lot of people are flippant. They don't give me the proper respect that I deserve on these here. you know, there's a hey, look at here. You got to take these things I say seriously. When I give y'all the definition of these things, you know, it takes the proper respect to realize that I put a lot into these sometimes. Hit the spot 1006. Uh, and you can't be flippant when it comes to your responses with these things. So flippant actually uh, is not showing proper respect. They don't call me the professor for nothing. I'm not Mr. Sexy Man for nothing. Don't be flippant about that. Show me my proper respect. I'm just saying. And you got to be serious about this stuff. When Revis is called Mr. Sexy Man, that's serious. You know, take that serious, you know? Don't be flipping all about that.
So,
Do you get that, TBJ?
yeah, you my partner, so you telling me that hit the spot 1006 and some of the other viewers they don't take you serious, so they be flippant with you. Is that what you're saying?
Right, exactly.
Okay. Well, maybe
And when
Tall Boy
you
have that
flip it,
conversation with her.
yeah, when you flip it and you don't take me serious, you're not giving me the proper respect that I deserve. And that is flippant right there.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
All right, well, we're gonna ask the audience how you did on the word of the day. If you guys are watching on your phone, please let us know how Revis did on the word of the day. One, that was good. Two, Revis, you can do better. Three, you had all day and you still fumbled the word. Four, I like what you did, sir. Or five, you should be getting a sponsorship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us know how Revis did on the word of the day. Let us know. Let us know. In the trading said that was a flippant performance, Revis. Boy, they be
I
giving you
love
a
in the
hard
trading.
time, player. They be giving you a hard time. Let me see. Lisa Maria said, you tripping. LOL. The answer's starting to come in. They say that was good. Revis, you could do better. I like what you did, sir. We got a 3-way tie. Who gonna break the tie? Revis, you can't break the tie. We gotta let the audience member.
Yeah, because I would have said 5.
Oh, you should be getting a
I should
sponsorship.
be
You want
getting
them
some kind of
coins.
sponsorship. Yes, I should be getting paid for this.
I ain't mad at you, player. I ain't mad at you. James Hicks is in the building. I'm surprised he didn't even give a response. Maybe he's being flippant with you.
Right.
I got it right, y'all. Look at me. I got it right. Look at me. What they say? Yeah. Oh man, we got a 4-way tie. Boy, you coming in hot, boy. Look at you. I'm proud of you. Look at you. You got a 4-way tie, but nobody said you need to get no coins yet. Oh my God. Hit the spot said, of course, you would have in a flippant voice. Boy, they giving you a hard time.
Right.
Yeah. You did your thing. Well, look, they say, I like what you did, sir. I like what you did. You did your thing today. Shirley P took you over the hump, player. I like that. Yeah, Shirley P, the MVP. That's what I'm
Shout out
talking
to
about.
LA today.
Yeah, you gonna be out there on the West Coast. The MVP came through for you. All right. Is there anything else? Are you gonna hang out with Tall Boy? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna hang out with Tall Boy today. And you
Ah.
know, if you have not hit the like and subscribe button yet, hit that like and subscribe. Then let us know that you like what you see already. And let us know you want to see this a little bit more often. Just go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button.
That's what's up.
And Tall Boy has merch.
Oh yeah. Has anybody bought the merch? I mean, we'd love to see y'all wear the merch. Do you got some TBJ merch? You got some Revis merch? You got some Tall Boy merch? We would like to see the pictures. Tall Boy, what is it? The Lab Tech Show at Gmail. The Lab Tech Show at Gmail. Send us a picture. And we'll start posting some of y'all's merch on the show, with y'all wearing it or rocking it. All right, post the merch. All right, Revis, I gotta go. Back to you and Tall Boy. All right.
All right, TVJ.
Player, you did that in your flipping voice.
All right, guys. Revis and TBJ, boy, when I tell you, when they tag team together, it is a whole hot mess. Shirley P says, I bought a mug, drink my coffee every day. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Shirley P, you got to take a picture with the Lab Tech Show mug. Come on, or did you get the Revis? Did you get the Don't Forget the Honk the Horn mug? Which one was it? The Honk the Horn, or was it the Lab Tech Show mug? Let us know which one you got. But you got to send us a picture and, let us know that you're supporting us. We'd love to put that up on the screen. Look, this is what we got tapped in for tonight. Zelle is ending service, Apple shakeup, OpenAI Academy, and Google's new AI. Last week, I talked to you about Google AI Studio by Google. We're going to dive deep into that tonight. So we're going to try and get through these articles as quickly as possible so we can get a test to see how all of this works, okay? And that way you get a chance to see me play with it. If you have a website that you would like for us to see, as long as it's not an adult or mature site, if you put it in the chat, we'll maybe play with it and see what it could possibly do for us, all right? So if you have a website that you would like us to review or check out, when that time comes, we'll talk about it when we get to the Google's new AI, all right? Shout out to End of Trading. He's tapping in from Ireland at 1:18 in the morning. Thank you so much. That man be all over the place. He be in Malta. He be in Turkey, Maribor, sir. Now he's over in Ireland. Thank you so much, man. I definitely appreciate you because you could be sleeping and you could be anywhere but here, but you're here with us, and I definitely appreciate it. We just need some more Islanders to, I think I said that right, to come on over here at 1:18 in the morning and watch the show as well, all right? So maybe you'll tell 2 or 3 people over in Ireland so we can make this a more global show, all right? So we're going to go ahead and get tapped in. And what I mean by that is Zelle. We all have it, right? We all know what Zelle is. If you're not familiar, it's an alternative to a banking app to where you can send money to family, friends, or do business with people. And basically, Zelle is saying, "Hold up, we got some issues going on over here, and we don't like." Well, I'm not gonna say they don't like. They're just saying that, hey, we got to change some things up, and things aren't. They just not right. Let's just put it like that. And they're saying we're gonna have to make some changes in the near future, and unfortunately, it's gonna hurt some people. All right. So what I mean by that is say goodbye to Zelle. These users will no longer be able to use it as of April 1st. And this is no April Fool's joke. Okay. They're saying that Apple, well, I said Apple. They're saying that Zelle is about to make some changes effective on April 1st, 2025. That's right. Basically, if you're not linked to a bank or a credit union, you're getting cut off. They're not playing no more with just the phone numbers and emails. So before you could just have a phone number, use your email, and you would be able to uh, collect money and receive money, send money. But now they're saying they're doing this to tighten up security and stop fraud. They're going to be investigating and blocking shady accounts. And if things get real serious, they're calling the police on you. Banks are also going to keep their own limits on how much you can send just to be extra safe. Because, they say, hey, I didn't send that amount of money. And somebody say, well, you did send it. They said, nah, we're going to put a wrap on all of that. And then they said, since January, they stopped letting new users just sign up through the Zelle app itself. And starting April 1st, you got to go through your bank app to use Zelle. They're basically saying link up or log off. All right. Now, bottom line, Zelle's just trying to play it safe and stay in the digital banking game. So if you want to keep sending money through Zelle, you better link your account to a bank. I don't know if that's a good idea, if that's a bad idea, but some people just don't have bank accounts. And if they don't have bank accounts and they were using Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, Chime, these were alternatives that you could use. Well, Zelle said no more. We're not doing that no more. And I would like to know your thoughts. What do you think of Zelle making changes? One, they have a point. Two, I don't think it's a big deal. Three, this hurts customers who refuse to have bank accounts. Four, this is the government getting in people's business. Or five, I don't use Zelle, so I have no comment. 1 through 5, let us know in the comments. What do you think of Zelle ending their service to people who do not have bank accounts on April 1st? And this is not an April Fool's joke. Revis, your thoughts while we wait on the responses to come in.
Well, I like Zelle.
Mm-hmm.
I use Zelle.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that Zelle was straight banking service.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good to know that they're stepping in and stopping people to do that. People need a bank account, and to keep up with their money and what have you. I understand why some people don't have one, but I like Zelle. I trust it a lot better than I do Cash App. I don't use any of the other Chimes or Venmos or PayPal. I don't use none of that stuff, but I trust Zelle.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, Zelle has no official banks that you can go in. There's nobody that you can call and apply for a credit limit or anything like that. Basically, the way I look at it is it's a money transaction service to say, hey, I need to move money, receive money for goods or services, but it's not a bank. So for you to think that it was a bank, what would make you think that it was a bank?
Well, I know the bank uses it. That's why I trust it. I could go to my banking app, either one of them, and they have the send money option and they use Zelle.
Mm-hmm.
What I like about Zelle the most is when people send me money, it goes to my bank account right now, and it doesn't cost me to transfer it to a bank.
That's fair. Yep, that's fair. I like that. I can roll with that. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, just April 1st, just be mindful of the new rules of what's coming down the pipeline. And the way you guys looked at it, you guys were kind of split down 50-50. They have a point, and I don't use Zelle, so I have no comment. I can understand both sides of the fence, and that's fair. But for the ones that do use it, if you don't have a bank account, there's some people that just say, hey, I just don't trust banks. I'm not doing it. I never will. Um, Unfortunately, if you were using Zelle, keep in mind you have to find an alternative, but don't be shocked or surprised that if these other institutions such as Venmo or Chime, um, Cash App or Venmo, if they start doing this, um, this could be a situation to where you're going to have to link that bank account. So if you are not in good standing, if you got bad credit, or if you can't open up a bank account, you might want to start working on figuring out how to make that work.
Well, at one time I had a lot of money going to Cash App, and I had so much going in there that $750 ended up missing, and
Mm,
so I pretty much don't use Cash App anymore.
okay. Gotcha. Okay, well, we're gonna move on to our next story. Now y'all know I'm Tallboy's not Team Apple at all, but there's a little shakeup going over there on at Apple. So if you have an iPhone, this article might be useful for you because they're saying Apple's recent executive shakeup. They're saying that they're gonna do some stuff with Siri. And they got some issues going on over there. And as you know, that this AI stuff is really bubbling, and these assistants are starting to come about. Perplexity has their own thing. Google has Gemini, and they got rid of Google Assistant. Alexa has their own thing. Copilot has a thing, and Siri has always been the trusted friend of Apple. And they've always said, hey, Apple, we like what you got going on. But they're saying Apple is shaking things up. They're saying moving Mike Rockwell, the Vision Pro guy. So if you know anything about Apple products, the person who created the Oculus alternative, the Vision Pro AR toy. I'm not gonna call it toy, but device. They said they moved him as the new replacement for Siri because Tim Cook was not feeling the CEO or the guy that was running Siri, I do not want to butcher this man's name. So Gian Andrea AI. So John G. Andrea. That's all. That's the best way I can get it. So they said even though Rockwell is no AI guru, he's been vocal about Siri needing a serious upgrade. So Apple is basically saying that they're serious about fixing Siri's long problems. But there's a kicker. They're pushing back the rollout of these fancy AI features for Siri till next year because they hit some snags. And on top of that, they're dropping a cool $1 billion on NVIDIA systems to beef up their AI data centers. Apple's throwing down the gauntlet, trying to get their AI to act together under this new leadership. Now, if Apple doesn't get Siri right, y'all Apple users are going to say, hey, I can't rock with Siri because these softwares are moving so fast. What do I do? And you're going to probably want to go somewhere else. And where would you go? Would you go over to ChatGPT? Would you go over to Google Bard? Would you go over to Copilot? Would you go to Claude, Perplexity? Basically, you got to step your game up or you're going to lose out on the AI players. I don't know what Apple is doing, to be honest with you. They don't have any new developments. They haven't started any developments. We saw this happen with Amazon, and then remember Target and Walmart tried to get in the fray, during the pandemic. And it was like, it's so late in the game that Amazon won out, the 2-day delivery. They won out. And at this point, if Siri or Apple doesn't do something with Siri real quick, people are going to be looking for alternatives. So getting a new CEO, that's a positive thing. But the question is it too late? Do they still have time? I don't know. And I want to know, what are your thoughts on this right here. If you could use a chatbot as an alternative to Siri, what would it be? If you could use a chatbot as an alternative to Siri, what would it be? Let us know in the comments. You have Alexa, you have Gemini, you have Copilot, you have Perplexity. Which one would you rather use? Because right now, Gemini is winning, or ChatGPT is winning. So, I mean, what would you want to use? Revis, your thoughts on this?
I would really like to see what James Hicks had to say about this because he's the Apple man. Uh, I am team Android,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't have a dog in this fight.
Mm-hmm.
And personally, I've never talked to Siri. I have talked to Alexa, but I've never talked to Siri. So I like to see how this thing end up for the people who has Apple, just to see how it works.
Well, they say this new CEO over Siri, or this new executive over Siri, he's been handed a dumpster fire. So they don't expect his new role to necessarily be easy, but hopefully there'll be a more positive Siri story to share by WWDC 25. And I know James, he loves WWDC 25. I mean WWDC. I know that that's his thing. But at this point, um, they're kind of thrown. If they don't figure this out quick, they're going to be behind the eight ball. But to Apple's defense, they allow everybody else to go out and get into the game. And then when they get out into the game, what they end up doing is they end up mastering something. Now, I think that they're going to probably partner with OpenAI. You know, I think they'll probably partner with a company and say, hey, you know what, we made it bigger, better, because that's their slogan that they use, right? Every time they have a new phone, and they're going to say, well, we made it bigger and better, and we partnered with OpenAI. I think that that's what they're going to probably do. But I don't know your thoughts. You said they got to figure it out sooner than later. Google AI makes too many mistakes. But the one thing about that in the trading, they can make all the mistakes in the world, but at least they're out there trying. You got to give them credit for trying. Now, mistakes and to what degree, I don't know. But it's like this show is not perfect. It's a live show, right? But I'm out here trying. How many other people are waiting for that perfect time for it to be right before they actually go live? Well, there was a time when we started live streaming and Tallboy didn't know what button to press and hold on. Revis was telling the audience in the comments, but now look at where we are when we do have problems. We have certain systems in place to where we can perfect it and make it better. Siri hasn't even, or Apple hasn't even gotten out the gate with that. At least Gemini, at least ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and some of these other platforms, they're making their mistakes and they're going along with the flow. Now, if you have an Apple device, there's no knock. It's just look at what Gemini is doing now. Look at what Google is doing now. They just ended their Google Assistant. They're saying moving forward, everything is all Gemini moving forward. And we're going to talk a little bit about what Gemini can do later on in this show. But you have to make the mistakes to make it perfect. I don't know. I'm all for the Chat GPT phone. I am not mad at it. And yeah, I agree. Apple is hardware only. And don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. It's just one of those situations where, you know, I have no dog in this fight because you guys know I'm not Apple, but I do see that, hey, this assistant thing, these assistants are getting better by the day, by the week, by the month. I mean, you can barely keep up as is. And you haven't started out the race. You haven't gotten out the gate yet. That's not good. I don't know what to say, but this is your thoughts right here. You said Apple's losing the race. Google AI makes too many mistakes. And yeah, that's pretty much what your thoughts are on that. All right, well, let's check out our call to action, guys. What's going on, guys? It is the Lab Tech Show. Feel free to come on over here and hang out with us and hit that subscribe button on YouTube and Instagram. We are the Lab Tech Show. You know what? We're a family. We're all about family and community, and we would love for you to embrace this technology because we got you. We're breaking it down. It's the Lab Tech Show. This is what we do every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's a live show. This is a live read, and we would love for you to tell 2 or 3 people about what we got going on because we're trying to build, and we want you to build with us. So come on over to the Lab Tech Show. Will you tell somebody? Come on, tell somebody what we got going on over here. All right, OpenAI Academy. Revis, have you done anything ChatGPT related?
No, I have not.
Nothing at all.
No.
Man, I'm trying to get you guys now. Look, we say it all the time. This technology is coming, y'all, and it's not waiting on anybody. So, OpenAI Academy, that's ChatGPT. They said, hey, we understand that this technology is going over y'all's heads. We get it. And we want to take some time to help you out. And we want to be a blessing however we can. All right. They're saying OpenAI Academy offers free AI skill workshops for all knowledge levels. So it doesn't matter how slow, how advanced you are, they got something for you. They said OpenAI has dropped the OpenAI Academy, a free online spot to get your AI knowledge on. They're throwing workshops, discussions, and dropping digital knowledge for everyone, from newbies to code slingers. So you like to code? If you don't know nothing about AI, they got something for you. They started off with the tech heads, but now they're bringing the heat to the teachers, students, job seekers, nonprofit folk, and small business owners as well. They're even partnering with schools like Georgia Tech and Miami-Dade and organizations like Goodwill and Common Sense Media to help spread the word. They got a whole library of on-demand content, and they're always adding more. Now they're saying they're planning an in-person workshops with colleges and workforce organizations, trying to get everyone on board with using AI. And now check this out. They even got a free online course called ChatGPT Foundations for K through 12 educators, helping teachers bring AI like ChatGPT in the classroom. They're teaching them the basics on how to keep data safe, how to use it ethically, and how to use it for lesson plans and personalized learning. And they're trying to get educators ready for the AI takeover in education. Now, why is this important to you? It's time to level up. Real talk. This keeps you relevant in the game, showing you're not afraid of new tech. It's a boss move. AI skills boost your productivity and creativity, making you a valuable asset in any field. And then, you can also network and chill, not Netflix and chill. You get to connect with other innovators and industry leaders, opening doors you didn't even know existed. And OpenAI helps you keeps you updated on the latest AI developments, so you're always in the know. Free knowledge, no strings attached. These workshops are absolutely free, so you can level up your skills without breaking the bank at all. Now, this is amazing because Revis, you said you're not feeling it, and now they're offering it to you for free. Do you think OpenAI Academy will be a big hit? In the comments, let me know. 1, yes, I like how they're willing to show us how AI works. 2, not interested in AI, and it's a waste of time. 3, at least they're making resources available. 4, only time will tell. Or 5, there's so many AI models, I don't even know where to start. 1 through 5, let me know in the comments. How do you think? Revis, your thoughts on this, man?
I think it's good because when you got someone like me I'm interested in it. I really don't have the time for it. And they're going to make it simple and easy where all I have to do is just go online and they're going to teach me about this. I think it's pretty good. I embrace it. Don't get me wrong. I just don't have time for
Mm,
it.
okay. You just don't have time for it. Let me see if I can do this real quick. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Is this so the website is called academy .openai.com. academy.openai.com. That's the website. Okay. And it's not gonna let me do it the way I wanted to do it. So I'm just gonna log out, and still not gonna let me do it. There it is. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Can I do this real quick? There it is. Right there on the screen. So this is what the website looks like. You can sign in for absolutely free. All you do is just create an account. They'll send you a magic link. So you type in your email, it'll send you a link. And then once you click on the link, you'll log right on in. And it says, unlock the opportunities of the AI era by equipping yourself with the knowledge and skills to harness artificial intelligence effectively. They have events, and they're saying March 28th, intro to AI for K through 12 educators. They have a whole class schedule here. Automate knowledge graphs for RAG, building graph RAG with OpenAI. I don't know what that is. AI for older adults, introduction to AI. That's on April 3rd at 7 p.m., 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern. It's live in 8 days. AI for older adults, AI all around. That's on April 8th, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. They got content introduction to ChatGPT, EDU, your AI powered academic companion, mastering prompts, the key to getting what you need from ChatGPT. So these are videos that have already been released. So they already have stuff that's already been released. I mean, they have the frequently asked questions, who can join the academy. So, I mean, this is all available. It's open to everyone with free enrollment to ensure broad access. Some specialized community groups may require invitations or referrals. Can you host an OpenAI Academy in your community? They said they're always looking for motivated hosts across the country and around the world. Ideal hosts include academic institutions and community groups eager to help their members embrace and adopt AI. So all you got to do is just reach out to them and express your interest. Revis, there's no excuse.
I know. I see Awesome Fun Thing is telling me. He said I'm gonna be left behind.
Awesome fun things. Tell them what they say. Awesome fun things.
Period.
That's what it is. Don't rush the Professor Revis. Oh my God. Well, he want to be the professor. He need to be the professor in AI over here. Come on now, Professor Revis. We need to get you right now. You got to learn some stuff. All right. Come on, get with the program, player. But yeah, to anybody that, as you're watching this, I know we're having fun, and I know I'm picking fun at Revis, and I try my best to show you guys in a way that where we can learn together, right? But Revis, I mean, they said they got AI for older adults. So I mean,
I'm not older, yo.
Okay, well they got an introduction to AI, and they got AI all around. You just got to pick.
The problem is they have all these different levels. They have an introduction. They have it for people over 40. They have it for older people. And I don't know where I fall in at, because even though I'll be 58 here in 2 weeks from today, I feel like I'm in my 20s or something. So I don't know exactly where I fit in at yet.
Well, they got advanced features for nonprofits. They got streamlined business and developer workflows. They got AI in action, practical use for work, learning, and life. They got it, man. There's no excuse. There's anybody that wants to learn AI. The website is called academy.openai.com. Once again, academy.openai.com. It's here. I'm putting it right here in your face. So if you want to learn, they tell you the times, they tell you the dates. They got May dates, they got June dates, they got March dates, they got April dates. I mean, they already got replays available. I mean, you name it, they got dates. Question is, are you going to show up? That's the $1 million question. Are you going to show up? Revis?
Yeah, it all depends because sometimes I'm driving at that time. I have no set schedule.
Well, they telling you when it is, so all you got to do is just make time. They gave you enough notice.
Yeah, but my money don't wait for nobody.
I'm pretty sure you can watch online and just put the earbuds on and you can just be listening while you're driving. I'm pretty sure. But if you don't want to do it and you're not ready for it, that's completely understandable. But this is for this is for any and everybody that wants to learn. And like I said,
I'm going to
ChatGPT.
keep April 3rd in mind.
Okay, there you go. Right before you turn 58, you said?
Yep.
There you go. You've got a birthday coming up on the 11th. So it'll get a little AI.
No. My birthday on the 9th.
Okay. The other baby is coming in on the 11th.
My other son, yes.
Yeah,
coming
okay.
On the 11th.
Yeah, that's the one you was telling us about last week, and you said no judging. Okay, I got you. All right, well, that's what it is. Well, look, this is what we got going on, the brands. What's going on, everybody? It is the brands. Come on, feel free to check us out. Tallboy is doing a lot of work. We got the Lab Tech Show, Your Live Production, tallboy.us. Check out those brands respectfully. Anything from tech, live streaming, or video production, they're all right there. You can also check us out on Spotify and YouTube podcasts at the Lab Tech Show. And we're also on Roku and Amazon Fire at TBE Media. And if you would like to support us in a financial capacity, feel free. No amount is too small and no amount is too large. Feel free to hit us on Cash App at Tallboy Enterprises or on PayPal at the address below. Now, as always, think big, think tall, think tall boy. Think big, believe in God. Think tall, the sky's the limit. Think tall boy because he said so and he's doing it. And as always, yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Revis? Uh-oh. Did Revis go? Well, as always, we got merch. And we'll figure out where Revis is in a matter of seconds. But we got merch, y'all. And we would love for you to support it. And here we go. Check out the merch. Like I said, no product on here is over $35. No product is over $35. We try to stay within a fair price point. We try to give you quality products. The cheapest product on here is $6. The most expensive product on here is $35. We're not trying to bust your heads. We just want you to support the product, be a part of what we have going on. And just like if you like what you see, go out and support it. Support the family, support the team, and be a part of the community. This is a community property right here. Revis, you all right? Can you hear me? Okay, Revis, something's going on with Revis because he's messing up my ad, and he doesn't like to do the commercials. But as you can see, we have everything for something for everybody. So feel free to come on over here to the Lab Tech Show. And we have something for you. All right. So whether it's hats, tumblers, coasters, T-shirts, you name it, we got it. All right. So feel free to support the show. The Lab, shop.tallboy.us. That's what it is. Shop.tallboy.us. I don't know where's Revis. So let me see if I can get this merch page to show up on the screen and this link here. And while we do that, Revis, are you there? Uh-oh. Revis? Let me see if I can call. I'm going to hang up and I'm going to call Revis back. But feel free to take your phone, scan the QR code if you have a free moment, and it'll take you right to the website. I'm going to hang up. I'm going to call Revis right back and see if we can get him. Hold on one second, guys. This is live, y'all. Let's see. Let's see if we can get Revis back up on the phone.
Okay, we're back now,
huh? All right. Well, we heard you. You just didn't hear us. All right, guys. Tech troublemaker said, "Yep, listen and learn." He said, "You can listen and you can learn, buddy." All right, guys, look, we got one more article here, and this is something that I've been wanting to do. I'm not the greatest at doing tutorials and putting stuff on the screen. So if I mess this up, don't judge me, don't beat me up. I'm trying to figure this all out at the same time as you guys are. But we have this thing, and it's another article, and I figured since we're talking about it, I felt as if this was something that we needed to do. We have an article here where Google, they have all these large language models. They're competing with ChatGPT, they're competing with Copilot, Perplexity, and DeepSeek. They're competing with all of these players. And they pretty much let all of these players get out there and get in the front and say, go ahead, do you. We're not knocking anything that you're doing. But we already know Google is going to be Google. And when they drop and they hit hard. I mean, when they hit it out the park. Google's new AI lets you edit photos with just words, and it's crazy. And it doesn't only do that. This whole model thing, I've been trying to figure it out. Now, I'm using this thing called Gemini on my phone, and they have these things called gems to where you can have it summarize, write emails. It can create recipes for you. However you prompt it, it can do it for you. But now they did this studio thing. And this studio thing is crazy because now we're going to tap into this momentarily, but I want to briefly go over what this Google's new AI can do for you. And then I'm going to show you in real time what it's really doing over here. All right. So let me see if I can find this article here for me on my side. They said Google just dropped Gemini 2.0 Flash and it's changing the photo editing game. This AI model lets you tweak your pics just by talking to it. No fancy skills needed. You can tell it to change the lighting, erase stuff, whatever. Basically, it's making photo editing easy for anyone. Now, this is not your typical AI image maker. Gemini 2.0 Flash, that's what it's called, works with your existing photos, understanding your text commands to make specific changes. Plus, you can also generate new images from text, so it's got that as well. Let me repeat this. It can generate new images from the text prompt that you write. Right now, it's in the hands of developers through AI Studio, but there's a catch. Folks are worried that it could be used to remove watermarks, which is not cool because I put my Tall Boy logo or the Lab Tech Show logo over my stuff, and I don't want nobody removing my watermarks. And people can now kind of somewhat do that now. And Google has not said how they're going to stop any of that from happening. But bottom line, this Gemini 2.0 Flash is a big step forward in the AI photo editing, making it easy to make serious changes with just words. Man, I'm not playing with y'all. This is crazy. Ray Wright says OpenAI's image generation is great as well, much improved. Yep. Let me see. Revis, you're older, dude. A few more years, you'll be getting SSI. Shout out to Solo. I see you. This photo thing is crazy. So there's a couple things that I want to do. If you have a website, I'm going to see if we can get this to come in. I'm not sure if it's going to pick up the audio, but I know I did test it on my side and audio came in. So we're going to do two things here. I'm going to share my screen. Let me see if I can do this real quick. And this is the website that you're going to go to. You're going to go to aistudio.google.com. aistudio.google.com. Now, they're saying that this is open to developers. And it's not hard to get a developer account. I think you just got to just register and, get an API key and attach a credit card. And they tell you how much all of this stuff costs, right? So You want audio or text. And then we're going to do the model that we want is experiential. I think that's the one that I want. I'll create a prompt. Hold on. Make sure I'm getting the right one. So see right here, it tells you how much it costs. So literally, I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Okay, so image generation. So they have the 2.0 flash, and then they have the 2.0 flash image generational experiment. And it tells you how much it costs. Well, right now with my account that I have, I'm on a free trial, but I think it's like 4 cents. And then if you go over to, and we're going to do this real time thing here. I don't think it's not going to show me, but we're going to do 2 things. All right. So I don't know how much time I have, but we're going to do 2 things real quick. So one, we're going to add an image. All right. That's what we're going to do. Let me take this off of the screen real quick. And so I can find a photo that I want. And then once I put the photo, I don't want you to see everything on my computer. And we'll go from there. So we're going to upload a file. We're going to upload any random photo. So I'm going to go to my downloads folder. And I'm just going to find a photo. A photo, let me see, just a random photo. All right, so this is an AI generated photo. All right, so that's fair. All right, so I got the photo in here. Now, Revis, what do you want to go in this man's hand? You tell me, the people in the audience, what do you want to go in this man's hand? You guys see this image here? He's got his hands open, wide open. Solo says AI is going to be the change of everything, and we don't get to use it. We will be lost in 3 to 5 years. Learn it now.
Wouldn't it be nice to have a fishing pole in his hand?
Okay, there you go. Let's say put a fishing pole in his hand while standing on a sandy beach with a hamburger with a parrot on it, with a parrot on his shoulder. How about that? Now, I don't think it gets any wilder than that. All right, so you see the prompt that I gave it, right? So we're gonna hit run, and I just picked any image, and you can do this. And this is what came up. He's standing on a sandy beach with 2 parrots on his shoulder, wearing some beach shorts. Awesome fun things, had a crochet needle. But a telephone book. Okay, I like that. But you can see what came out. We'll do another image. I'm just trying to find images just off the top of my head that's in my system right now. So, and this is 2.0 flash. So I'm gonna go add another photo. Upload file. Take this off the screen so y'all don't see what I got. Okay, we got let's see, we got this man. This was the image that we used last week. So this was the image that we used last week as the thumbnail, right? So we used this thumbnail image. You guys see it. You guys prompted out. You see what the first photo came out. Because you didn't specify which shoulder, so it gave you one for each shoulder. Yeah, exactly. I should have probably did that. But you see he's got a fishing pole. He's standing on a sandy beach. Now remember, look at the original photo. This was the original photo. It was a white background with his hands in the air, like shrugging his shoulders. And look what it gave us as an output. I'm going to let you guys prompt this one. He's sitting down with an Alexa in his hand. Do you think it helps expands the creative space or makes the people less creative? I think it's a combination of both, Solo. I think the people that are creative, I think it gives them the images that they want. But then the people that are lazy and don't really want to do the job, and then if they learn how to manipulate the system, I think those are the ones that's going to take advantage of it. So the people like me that try to use the AI for good, um, that's the positive. But we already know negative sales. So when people see the negative in this, you could literally say, I'm at this party with your, I'm actually in the bed and you're really at a party. Or you can say, I'm with Revis, and Revis is in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, but he can send me a picture of him, and then I could just say I'm there too. And you're manipulating the picture, right? So I think that's what we have. So I'm waiting for you guys to tell me what you guys want to see in this image here. So I know it's about a 20-second delay, but you tell me what you want to see in this picture. Revis, your thoughts on what you're seeing on the screen right now?
I don't see much. I see a guy sitting down.
No, I'm just saying the fishing pole, the parrot, the sandy beach. What do you?
I like that. He put two parrots on us. Only thing they needed was a mermaid on the end of his line.
Okay. Well, this is a man sitting down. I'm waiting for somebody to give me what they want to see in his hand, or that he has. But if no one doesn't give me anything, I'm gonna start typing some stuff out. So we're gonna say he's got a remote in his
the phone book.
A who?
The phone book.
A phone who? Oh, a telephone book. Okay. A telephone book. A telephone book with a telephone book in his left hand and a crochet needle. Crochet. I don't know how to spell, y'all. I'm sorry. Crochet needle in his. Oh, it says a pint of Guinness, and a pint of Guinness. In his right hand.
And Shirley P say, put a hat on his head, tall boy.
What kind of hat? A top hat? A sun visor? What kind of hat? A crochet hat? A crochet hat. I hope that's right. And a crochet hat on his head. There we go. Let's see. And then we're going to hit run. And look how long it takes for this to come. So you see me, I'm clicking now. And we're seeing how long it takes. It changed the whole image. He's got a phone book in his hand. It took 6.8 seconds to create this picture. He was sitting down, and look at what it gave us. A crochet hat with a pint of Guinness and a phone book in his hand. And it took 6.8 seconds to do that. This is where technology is going. This is all AI. So, I mean, just imagine you upload a picture of yourself or of a family member that's about to get married or just had a death or just had a job promotion or graduation. You can create whatever image that you want. Now, with that being said, this is what Google, what is this? Google's new AI lets you edit photos with just words. Now, we just did that with words. Now we're going to switch it up a little bit. I need a website. Anybody give me a website that you would like me to review, check out, just a website real quick. I know we're past the hour mark, but let me know of a website real quick. Shirley P, do you have a website? Lisa Maria, do you have a website? Solo, do you have a website? Anybody got a website that they would like for me to go to? And we're going to see what we can do. The pic is kind of small. How are the faces in good consistency? Is what he says. Let me see if I can go back to that. Where did it go? I lost it. I think I lost it. I should have opened it up. I'm so sorry. I lost it. All right. Anybody have a website? Any website, and we're gonna have it dissect the website. That's what we're gonna have it do. Come on, I need somebody. Somebody got to help me out. Give me a website. Shirley, Lisa Maria, Solo, Ray Wright, Enda.
It just says go to your own website.
Go to your own website. You would do me like that, wouldn't you? All right.
That's what Enda said.
I said you would do me like that, Enda. All right. So let's see. We're gonna go to the labtechshow.com. All right, let's go. Labtechshow.com. All right, we're going to open that site up. There you go, labtechshow.com. You guys see the website right there. You see the website? All right. And all right, so we're going to scroll back to the top, and then we're going to go over here and we're going to stream real time. So you had to create the prompt before, but now we're going to go to stream real time. We're going to choose the audio. And what we're going to do here is we're going to click on select. We're going to select the screen. You can select screen or camera. If you select camera, the webcam sees everything that you see. So if you wanted to look at anything in your house or in your, in your immediate facility that the webcam can pick up, it can pick that up. But we're going to do screen, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to Microsoft Edge tab, and we're going to go to my website, right? Labtechshow.com. All right. And we're going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to say, hey, can you hear this? Can you hear me? Yeah. So do you see this website on the screen right now? Yeah. So this is my first time going to this website. And I would like to know, what is this website about? What can it do? And what are some of the cool things about the website? Yeah, do they have any blogs where they talk about anything with medicine or pill reminders? Eh, Yes, please. Um, do that for me, please. Okay, I'm on the blog page now. Can you navigate and tell me what you see there? Um, the one that says smart sex, smart wellness, and the Sincera device. What is the Sincera device? What are 2 takeaways that people should know about Sincera? Are they available now? Can you purchase the product? No, thank you. Thank you so much. Give me a moment. I'm going to go to another website. I'm just waiting for my friends to tell me what website we should go to.
Ecam.
Okay. So I need a website that's going to be a little bit more interactive. Um, I know Ecamm is just an informational website. Let me see. Let's look at Canva. We all know what Canva is, right? Canva allows you to create images. It could literally, so basically, what I'm trying to share with you here, um, what I'm trying to share with you here is instead of watching YouTube tutorials and videos, you can now have a 10-minute conversation with the AI studio, and it can literally break down everything that you need to know about any website or any piece of content that's out there now. So instead of you saying, hey, here's a whole list of information, it's doing all of the work for you. It literally can go through the website. So, like right now, we're about to go to Canva, right? And I'm going to have it create a thumbnail for us. All right. That's what we're going to do. We're going to create a thumbnail, act like we've never done it before, and see what kind of thumbnail that it can create. All right. So let's go back over here, and I think Solo said he couldn't see the Google AI screen. So it's, once again, the website is called aistudio.google.com. aistudio.google.com. All right. So we're going to go back here, and we're going to say we're going to share our screen. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. And we're going to say Microsoft Edge tab. We're going to go to Canva, and we're going to say, hey, do you see this screen here? What is this website? Uh-oh, did it hear me? Am I streaming? Oh, I'm not streaming. Give me 1 second. Something went wrong. Let's see what we have here. We're going to do Microsoft Edge, Canva. Hello, can you hear me? I'm on this website. Do you see it? Yes, I would like to create a thumbnail that represents the lab tech show, and I want to show some type of cool art, and I want to create a sentence of 7 words or less. Can you show me how to do that? I've never been on this website before. Can you walk me through the steps? Okay, so I'm there. I want to create a YouTube thumbnail. So when I create the YouTube thumbnail, what do I do next? Yeah, I've never created a design before. So can you walk me through the steps on how to create a design? Okay, so I hit the text button, but which one am I doing? Am I doing just the add a text button or the magic write? Which one do I select? Yes, please. Okay, so I created a 6-letter phrase that I want. How do I change the font? Okay, so what would be the best font to use for technology? What about playlist script? Is that a good one? How about a horizon? Would that be good? Oh, well, we've already picked the horizon. What would we do next after we created this? How can we make this thumbnail more attractive for someone that would click on the video? Yeah, let me know what would be good. What about for consumer technology? What would be some good ideas for consumer technology? We found a laptop. Now, how can we make it more colorful and eye popping? We want to add color to the blank white canvas. How do we do that? Thank you so much for your time. So, as you guys can see, we're literally going through the steps of creating a thumbnail in real time. Can it guide you to help you build your website? So, what I would recommend, Shirley, is you go to that website builder and say, "Hey, I don't know how to build a website. Can you walk me through the steps of doing this?" And just like you just saw me go here, and do this here, I would recommend that you would do that. And that's how you do it. It says you have to be a developer for this access, though. Am I right? Or how much is it per month? So you create a developer account. It's not hard to do that. You just basically just go to google.com, put in your name, your information, and you attach a credit card. You want to go and create an API key, which is absolutely free. If you don't know how to do that, there's a YouTube video. But right here, you create an API key right there. Well, I think you have to have Google. What is it? Google, not Google Drive. It's something. Selected project. Search Google Cloud Projects. My first project. Gemini API. So you would. So basically, you create a title and then you create an API key. And then once you create that API key, you attach a credit card to it. And once you attach a credit card to it, that's when you start, if I'm saying this correct, that's when they'll start taking money from you. I think it's pennies on the dollars for your API key, but it tells you how much it costs to do all of this. It's like 4 cents, 10 cents, 40 cents for voice. So, I mean, this is something that you have to keep in mind. I would not just go bum crazy, but what I normally do is I put like a $10 limit on my account, so that way I don't go over. And I know $10 is, I can rock with $10. I've had a $10 account for about 6 months, and I probably only use $2, if that much. So that's something that you have to keep in mind. Revis, what are your thoughts on all of this?
I think it's amazing. I like that. Uh, I feel like as long as you are doing that and I am seeing it, that means I am embracing it, and I can allow you to do it, and I can get some kind of enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, but you got to learn how to do this yourself too now. That's the thing. You gotta learn how to do this as well. I mean, you can watch me do it, and anybody else that's you watching this is great, but then you have to get out there and do this. Solo says, what are your thoughts on this versus what are your thoughts on this versus the other AI tools? All of them are great. Now, what I use, because he also asks, he says, what would be your top 3 AI tools? It depends on what category you're talking about, Solo. So for me, I'm using Gemini almost every day. I'm using Midjourney to create the images that you see in my thumbnails, right? I also use Perplexity. So don't get me wrong, I have some other AI tools that I use that are my secret weapons that I'm not going to mention publicly. But I have some other tools that I use that are just as comparable, and they're competing with these major players. So Midjourney creates images, and they're an alternative to Dolly. And now that we're just now seeing Google Gemini 2.0 Flash, that's about to put Dolly and Midjourney to shame because you see what it can do. Dolly and Dolly and Midjourney, you can prompt, right? So you can prompt those and get the images that you want. Now you're telling me with Gemini Flash, I could literally take an image of any image that I have. As long as I have the image, I can manipulate that image. Can't do that with Dolly. I can't do that with Midjourney. Perplexity, I like Perplexity over ChatGPT, over Claude, over Google Bard, which is now Gemini. I like Perplexity because it tells me where it's pulling its sources from. And then I use Gemini as my new assistant because now I can say, hey, Google, where is, and it will do what I needed to do. And then now I have been able to prompt it. And now that I've prompted it, it can literally give me a summary in the way I prompted it in an urban tone and give me a language that I can understand. It's not just giving me the language that it wants me to, because I prompted it and created a gem. The gem manager now says, I want this to be for email summarizer. I want this to be email writer. I want this to be a recipe maker. I prompted whatever, give me a list of uh, if I have a farm, a list of things to do to maintain a farm. I can do all of that now. So that's why I like Gemini, because now I can do that right from my phone. Perplexity, I can go to my computer. I know I'm going to get my sources because I'm from the old school. I need to know where you pulled the information from. And then Midjourney, like I said, I can prompt it, and if you prompt it right and you learn how to prompt, the sky's the limit. So jobs are about to be replaced. I just saw a report today where Bill Gates, was it Bill Gates? He said that within the next 10 years, people are going to be out of jobs because of AI. The jobs are going to do it for you. That's real. We laugh about, going to McDonald's and using kiosk or using AI at the checkers. But AI can pretty much do everything for you now. And it's getting better. And we're only in the third month of 2025. What do you think is going to happen by December? So Revis has already met his replacement at CES. So the key word here is prompt engineering. You have to learn how to prompt. That's where we are right now. And if you don't learn how to prompt, you're going to be in trouble. And like I said, I used to say embrace it or get left behind. No, embrace it because it's already here. Don't say we didn't tell you, because we've been saying this for about a year and a half, and I've kind of babied you along the way, right? But now you just saw what this thing can do. And as Shirley said, can this build a website for me? That means you just put a web developer out of business, because you can go to a website and have it walk you through the steps and it can do it for you. And all it took you was less than $10 to create. Think about that. Like, I really want you to think about that over the next couple of days. Well, I know my web designer will enjoy this. Simplifies the designer job. But see, now the question to you, Shirley, is do you tell them this and they still charge the amount of money that they're charging you for it? Right? Like, knowing that it can walk you through the steps, would you be mad if they say I'm charging you $1,000 to build a website when you know you could have probably did it yourself?
Less than $10.
Yeah. Would you be mad? So it's like, do you tell your web designer this information or let them figure that out on their own? Because you know that you can do this for about $10 now. Now you still have to have the information. You still have to have the software, right? You still have to have that information. But honestly, you still have to have Wix, WordPress. You still have to have the themes. You still have to have the plugins. You still have to have all that stuff. But if you have it, the sky's the limit now. So, like I said,
right? Because now you can become the web designer.
Yeah,
and you can make that $1,000.
So really, it's really not sharing and telling everybody everything about what's going on. And I'm not saying the gatekeep. I'm not telling you to do that. And I know that we've gone way over the time, but I wanted you to see this walkthrough because this is serious business here. And like I said, this can literally replace all of us because it's coming for photographers, because you just saw it can replace images, coming for designers or creatives. Salesmen are next. Like, hey, just type in the kiosk and we can find the car for you, because it's already listed online and Google owns majority of the market share. People are going to post it on Google. Google owns YouTube. So it can summarize videos to where you don't even have to watch the video anymore. It can give you the whole steps. And then there's another software out right now that you can ask it a question, and instead of you reading all of it, it will turn it into a podcast. And while Revis, since he said he doesn't have time, he can literally get the information. He can pop it into his earbuds and he can listen to all the information in a 9 to 10 minute breakdown. And now he's got all the information he needed all in a podcast format while he's driving on the road, because he said he didn't have time to learn OpenAI. So this is where we are. And like I said, when I say embrace it or get left behind, no, embrace it or you are left behind. That's kind of where we are. So I know that we've gone way over the time that was allotted. Thank you for the ones that have stayed with us. I definitely appreciate you. This is some deep information. I know it is. This is probably a show in its own self. But thank you so much for watching. As a brief recap, I want to talk about what we discussed today. Let me see, what do we have here? We had Zelle is ending service. So basically, if you don't have a bank account, they're basically going to cancel your account. Apple shakeup. They got rid of the old Siri executive and replaced them with a new one. And we're hoping that Siri finds a way to do something with an AI, enhanced Siri with some type of AI builder or a new language model. If not, an alternative could be in play. OpenAI Academy is here. Is absolutely free. Go to academy.openai.com. And Google's new AI, they let you edit photos with just words. And you just saw what AI Studio.google can do for you. And as always, Revis broke down the word of the day, flippant. And hopefully you won't be flippant with me because I'm trying to really give you this real tech news in a digestible way because I know we're stubborn. I'm stubborn in my own set. I don't like TikTok, right? I don't like it and I don't like to be over there. So I'm flipped, I don't take it serious. And that's where a lot of the women are. And I'm trying to get the women to come over to the lab. So I'm stubborn. So I understand why you're stubborn on using AI. But my thing is use it for the benefit of you because you don't want to be replaced. And I will always use this, and I'm going to land my plane here. Go watch that movie, Hidden Figures. And there was a scene where that lady said, we need to learn these computers because these computers are going to replace us. And when they came to go replace them, they said, we already know how to use the computer. We can do this. And that's how they were able to keep their job. That's what AI is for us in this generation. I hope that you guys got some value out of it. Revis, any final words before I get up out of here?
Yes, shop.tallboy.us.
Come through, Revis. Talk to the people, man. I love it, Revis.
Shop.tallboy.us. Hey, go buy you some merch. Go look and see what we got. It's not very expensive. Support the show.
Man, Revis coming through in the clutch. Look, you came through in the clutch so fast. I can't even find the I can't even find the QR code. There it is. Shop.tallboy.us. Get your merch. It's right there on the screen. Feel free to support us however you can. If you feel as if you would like to make a financial donation, you can do that as well by going to PayPal. You can go to Cash App. And if you would like to send me something personally, just reach out to me privately and I will get you that information. All right. So, but like I said, we would love for you to get the merch because we would love to see you rocking the brand. And we know that you're walking away with a tangible product. All right. That makes sense. I want you to walk away with something tangible.
And don't forget to send those pictures in.
Oh, yeah. Shirley, send the pictures in. Come on, come through. Mama D, send the pictures in. Thanks, Tall Boy. You're appreciated and blessed. And Shirley said, period.
Period.
Y'all have a good week. God willing, we'll have another show next week. Some changes are going to be happening. We're going to try and find a way to speed up the show. I know we go a little bit over the hour, but I've been looking at some trends. And I don't know if you've seen the thumbnail has changed a little bit. I've been watching the trends. And so we're going to find a way to speed up the show. We're going to push the word of the day back just a little bit. We're going to try I don't know if it's going to be next week, but in the coming weeks, we're going to do some stuff. And then Tallboy is going to take a break for a couple of weeks. So I'm not sure how all of this is going to work out. Revis and I will have that discussion, but just giving you a little update of what we have going on. But we're going to find a way to speed up the show a little bit faster. And Tallboy's going to take a break for a couple of weeks. And then when we come back, I think what we're going to do is do seasons. We have a show called Rebooted, James and I, and we committed to 10 weeks. And then that way we would not get burnt out. And I think once I take this break, I think I'm going to set a certain amount of time that I'm going to do so I can have seasons just like TV shows. Because if you think about it, the Lab Tech Show has been going for about 3 years strong. And we've taken very few breaks. So I think it's probably best to do seasons and we'll figure out how that would look. Right. So, Solo says, what do you charge for consultation on streaming setups? We'll have that conversation offline, sir. It's called Blessing on Blessing, says Mama D. Come through, Mama D. Come through. I see you, Mama D.
That's right.
Blessings on blessings. I like it. Blessings. And we gotta update our sound effects because I gotta get that where them fans at up inside of this thing right here. I like that because last year it was all about GLFREE.
Outside hanging out the window with my wretched ass friends. I'm FREE.
Time to upgrade all of that. So with that being said, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. It is the Lab Tech Show. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. Revis, final words.
Yeah, see you all next week, fam. Hey, tell somebody and we'll bring them on in.
Tell a few people, please. Tell a few people. I mean, y'all know this is some great content. Why you ain't told nobody? Pull up on us.
You already know.
This AI is coming and is not waiting on you. Are you going to be ahead or are you going to get left behind? Think about it.